What's up, good people? Welcome to the Africa Diaspora News channel. My name is African Tigress, a content creator from Nairobi, Kenya, Africa, and I'm so glad to be contributing to this platform. So yeah, let's get in. A time comes in life where we have to stand for our own. A time comes where we have to stand for the helpless in our society. And I'm so glad that a number of Africans are actually waking up to this. So an incident happened in Kenya, far off from Nairobi capital, whereby some Chinese landed at the place and they wanted to defraud the community of 10 good acres of land. And you know what? It's not just 10 acres of any land, despite the fact that the land is in a very remote place, far off the capital city, more than 500 kilometers away from the capital city. No, the land is a gold mine. Literally that. In that place, we have a region in Kenya where gold is mined. And that is the place that these Chinese landed and wanted to defraud the community of their land. And among the number of people that they wanted to defraud was some old widow, about 70-something years old. And this is quite unfortunate. You can imagine this. Someone comes from China, a very far off continent, lands in Nairobi, Kenya. Unlike everybody who travels, most people who travel for touristic purposes, that place is not even one place we can say that tourists frequent the area. No. But these people have done their research very well, and they know that that place, there is gold. So there are no flights that you can take a flight from Nairobi to that place. No, you actually have to drive all the way from Nairobi to Migori. So they get there and they want to take the land because they know the treasures that are in the land. For a very long time, we all know, I know the fact that Africa is full of resources and minerals. But a lot of people who benefit from that are actually not Africans. A lot of these are exploited and sold and used in the Western markets. And if the final polished product actually comes back to Africa, it's too expensive for a common or an average African to afford it. Yet we have the raw materials. But on this incident, I'm so glad that the community members, when they got wind of what was happening, they actually chased these Chinese, literally. They chased them from one end of the farm to the other. They had to jump over a fence. There's an iron sheet fence to save their lives. And all this time, police were just watching. Interesting, right? All this time the police were just watching. But I'm just so glad that we have come to that time. What is so sad or what is so disheartening is the fact that these Chinese are not able to achieve this on their own. The fact that there are some sellouts here who are willing to, to kill their brothers, sisters, or like whatever they want to do to benefit themselves, and a stranger. And I think these kind of people actually need to be called out and need to be done away from our society. Anyway, just watch this clip.
Two families affected. So the whole event of today is to look for avenues of ensuring that the old lady gets back her land. So we are trying to explore any avenue possible to ensure that land goes back to the owner, the rightful owner. This thing, the land was also sold to a mining company managed by the Chinese. Well, they have not been able to reach these people because of hostilities. The people who acquired the land, they have not been willing to listen to any complaint from the family members affected. So our efforts to reach these guys has not been bearing fruits. And besides that, the graves are there, and as you know, is carrying out mining activities, doing a lot of blasting, and these things have really interfered with the graves. And you see, traditionally, you see that one will backfire to the family, and already the family is psychologically tortured. Displacement has taken place. We have not seen the chief. We have old mothers with children back home. You see, this is a public office. The lock is still there. The padlock is still there. So are we there just to be here, camping here? We don't work here.
Tumbo chief forged documents and conned me with the Chinese people, and now they've taken our land. They're doing mining, and I want the minister, I want the Department of Environment, Migori County, to tell us if they are the ones who gave the Chinese the permit to do mining in our land. And the chief must come out clean and tell us. The chief must tell us how was the succession of that land done. A succession and the sale agreement were done on the same day. How?
I have always believed that this is going to be that decade. A lot is going to change. And this is the time that our brothers and sisters everywhere in the diaspora in Africa, we need to come together to effect this change. We can't do this on our own. United we stand. If you work as a team, if you work as a group, we'll totally achieve this. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this, and thank you so much for watching. Kindly consider also checking out my YouTube channel, African Tigress, where I'll be sharing more of this content. Until next time, bye bye. Don't forget to also subscribe to Africa Diaspora News channel. Bye bye.